says the third option I think we need for Russian assets is stretching. Hopefully it complies with international law and financial stability.
I mean, you're right, Spartan. I mean, ICT was kidnapped by the market makers themselves and was given this secret algorithm to the global markets. How could we not believe that? We'd be crazy not to listen to the man with the secret to the global market algorithm. What am I even doing with my life?
Trivial context from Trump's comments later. Due to participate in the White House internship program as photo.
JP, I don't know if he's a marketing genius or he just got lucky, to be honest. I think he's a bipolar guy who made a lot of outrageous content that just helped him go viral. I don't think he did it on purpose. I don't think he's a mastermind. I think he's a crackpot, to be honest, that got lucky. That's just me. We're talking about ICT, Logger. It did work. I don't know if it was intentional, but it worked. We do have some upside now. I don't know. It's hard to say here. I'm gonna keep waiting. Took a couple of good trades. I feel like I'm diddling in the middle if I keep trading here. So weekly VWAP on ES and lower band has been kind of the trading range.
And that concludes Q&A at New York Times event.
Casper's another trader on YouTube. He's very popular. Casper. All right, we got news here in 1 minute. News in 1 minute. Here we go. 30 seconds.
seconds.
10 seconds.
Spot 6, higher than forecast for 52.
Slightly higher than forecast. It's good news.
Employment 48 spot 9, 48 spot 9. Russia, so money will be riskless.
So this has been the fade area. Let's see if it continues to fade. So we've held this for a while, but we had good news just come out. So careful with that short there. These were the longs we took right here. We got some return to value here. So we'll see. Yep, session VWAP and weekly here. If we break above this, we could see some good upside momentum.
Europe put out the US ISM Scalping PMI in November. Report on the fees for those interested.
Nice. Took a little scalp longs there on the break.
So moving to the upside on the S&P 500.
Delta strong. Lots of buyers. All right back up to weekly band here.
After US service sector data. 10-year yield lands down 1.9 basis points at 4.069%. The S&P 500 turns positive, rises to a session high.
Just looking at some options trades. Anybody follow that guy, Coach Mac? He's an option seller. I love his alerts. He does a lot of cool stuff. much slower term stuff than what we do here. Selling puts that are like a month expiration out. Cash secured puts.
Tony Ludwig speaking on CNBC.
Yep, exactly, Gio. That's generally what I do with my longer term accounts. A lot of my cash I put into I have a Robinhood account and I sell puts, cash secured puts, run wheel strategy for the most part. Try to get like 20, 25% over the year on my money. LJ, I have done futures options. I used to really like to do them on oil. I don't do them currently. Oil's quite illiquid, believe it or not. I've done advanced strategies on NQ and ES. Butterflies, iron condors. All right, coming back down here. I wonder if we back test and go higher. Nope, a lot of sellers stepped in here, guys. Watch out. Be right back. No trades. Thanks, Felcy. So I was just going over some of the trades we took so far this morning. I'll go through it again because my mic was muted. We had the return to value long. We had resistance here, weekly VWAP shorts. So that'd be VWAP scalp short. We had a fade value or extreme long down here, weekly lower band and Globex lower band. We had a VWAP scalp short again at weekly VWAP. I did take this break long once we had momentum. Paid value extreme short, back test long for a couple points, not many, but a couple.
Leonard says EU technology rules are costing them big time. Leonard says we're going to win the Supreme Court case on tariffs.
Okay, now we're chopping around weekly VWAP here, guys, on ES anyway. It's a pretty good first day in this new XFA. I might lock this one out. Lock in a good day. Done. Dunzo.
Leonard says they're economically
All right, I'm gonna move over to my top one.
Leonard says we will have tariffs no matter what going forward.
I have a feeling we're gonna get a bit of a bounce day today. Sure, maybe we break a little higher. Maybe, best case scenario, we make it up to
Discussions with Taiwan.
this pre-drop price range up here in the 850s, but I don't have big hopes for today. I don't know, maybe we go lower. Who knows? If we put in a higher low here, that's bullish for sure. Real level here.
Leonard says a deal with Taiwan will bring more investments to the US.
Top step XFA. XFAs are unique to Top Step. Nobody else calls them XFAs except for Top Step.
Leonard says the US can reshore advanced manufacturing with robotics.
I don't know if I wouldn't, I think we're just having a pullback so far on the Delta. I wouldn't say, oh, wait, on ES, it's a way different story, isn't it? We just put in a new low. On NQ, we just put in a higher low. Interesting. Yeah, when price is chopping around the VWAP, it's generally, you know, you can try for scalps, but you got to be careful and you got to be good at it. That's a skill in and of itself.
Now it says we have to train 5 million Americans for chips job.
I like the reclaim here. Stop at break even. Can't lose. See if we get some more continuation to the upside. I'll probably just take it. There it goes. So we're at the closing price of yesterday on SPX. Yeah. Looks like there's a little bit of a recovery here. Delta's kind of ugly. Big divergence on ES. We're at yesterday's point of control. Right here. Hey, straight, David. Definitely some strength here. Nice buying. Short-lived. Almost, Mike. Sit tight. This is the test version that I'm testing currently.
The range of a build of 3 spot 095 million, withdraw of 3 spot 243 million. Nothing on Fannie and Freddie. It says IPO is sooner rather than later. Furthermore, at 10 a.m.
So far, it seems to give better results on NQ.
Instead, it includes forecast build of 0.934 million, higher, they build a 1 spot 147 million. And cushion inventories higher, they draw a 0.068 million.
It's completely reworked, Gio. Completely different. You also have to realize the delta is kind of wacky on ES right now. It's not giving great signals whatsoever. A lot of big divergences in general. I mean, it's pretty settled down. We're in a fairly balanced market here. Volatility is, we're at 16. Nothing crazy going on here. I mean, we had this one drop, but that was it. After that, all right, sellers, maybe going to bring this thing lower.
Says the US must move faster on AI and tokenization. Says digitizing assets will reduce financial system friction. PayPal shares turn negative, falls 1.1% to a session low.
This is still yesterday's point of control in ES, I can tell you that much. We seem to have stabilized a bit here. There's a lot of good scalping opportunities. As you can see, I'm just scalping the hell out of this thing. I hit about 1K in this new instant funded on top one. Scalping ES. We have the VWAP scalp. This is out of the advanced playbook, guys. This is not one of the core 4 setups. But when we have point of control and VWAP all kind of lined up in the same spot, there's a lot of good scalping opportunities that come from that. If you haven't been through the free course, I encourage you to do so. We talk a lot about that. Oops.
Forecast they draw 2 million higher, they go to 2.744 million, with a range of 3 to build a 3.095 million, but draw a 3.233 million. Gasoline inventories forecast they build at 1 million higher, they build a 2.513 million. Distillate inventories forecast they build a 0.934 million higher, they build a 1.147 million. Cushion inventories higher, they draw a 0.068 million.
So we did get a green, right? A turnover in the oscillator here. So this is a value area, isn't it? Gotta be watching out for, don't get greedy with continuation when we're in balance. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like there is it can grind up, but we have to leave this value area. So far, we've been putting in higher lows. And obviously that is indicative of, you know, bit of a stabilization, structure building after this big drop. So let's do, it's about 10:30, guys. Let's do a trader check-in here. How have you traded this morning? The market's been open for about an hour. Green, red, doing well, doing poorly, following the plan, tilting out. Tell us how you're doing. Nice, Tony. Yeah, very calm here too. Hopefully my voice is calming everybody this morning. I'm trying to take a calmer approach. Wheels are still on the bus. I love to hear that, Jody. Nice, Allie. Everybody's doing well. Small red, that's all right. Small red is okay. Yeah, I know some people got roasted yesterday for sure. It's all right. If you can use it as a lesson, it's not in vain, right?
Still goes to the data. Cushion is draw at 0.457 million. Draw at 0.457 million.
We kind of held this, we're trading between these two LVNs right now. Maybe even these three.
like there's issues with the updated.
We do have a Madonna, don't we? So this has been a very balanced market, albeit slightly bullish recovery.
And it looks like their side has crashed. So it's something different.
So we have a real clean distribution here, right? We have a value area high. We have a value area low. Right, so far we've been trading like that. Right, excess price, excess price, excess price. 70% of our volume has taken place in this range. Right, so fading the value area extremes. Some VWAP scalps have been working well. Be right back.
Side is back up for the EIA. Hopefully that will be soon.
Okay. Still looks like a valid trade. Madonna short here. Got a lot of levels there. This is A+, isn't it? IB high, weekly upper band, Globex upper band. Didn't really work very well, did it? You would have gotten a little scalp, but momentum is taking over. We're going back up to the pre-drop level here on ES. Well, this could be a price discovery move, right? We can leave this distribution and establish another one elsewhere. Right? It works until it doesn't, right? VWAP principle, right? Always got to follow the VWAP wave principles. Principles come before setups. Setups come before execution. Principles are always the foundation. VWAP principle number 2.
According to CNBC, Microsoft has not lowered sales quotas for salespeople. CNBC cites email statement from Microsoft on sales quotas.
We're looking long. Hopefully we can hold this level here. News dropping. What is that? Hold on. Microsoft has not lowered sales quotas for salespeople. Nice, Tim. Great work. I see Ray and her strawberry emojis, but I don't see Ray talking. Did you? Sorry, I missed it. Good morning. Good buying up here.
Video shares gained 0.5% after raising earlier 1.3% decline. Euro forward 20% August 5%. The Nasdaq 100. The Nasdaq 150 erases decline.
Okay. Well, so I'm going to do a little recap here real quick. So I did about just under shy of $500 in the cash account. About 586 in my top one instant funded. And then I did just shy of $500 in the new XFA top step. So that's about $1,500 between the 3 accounts, and a quick $50 in my Apex account just to get a trading day in there. Already met the threshold for my next payout. Now I just got to trade the 8 days. So that will be my 5th payout in the same 50K PA on Apex. I've been trading that since September, since early September, and it is now December. Just sharing to show you guys that it's entirely doable and you don't need to trade like a madman. There's lots of good setups. Be patient, wait for the best ones, cut the losers. And, you know, a couple hours a day, you can do fairly well. Base hits, guys. I don't take a lot of barely any home run trades ever. Just little base hits every day. You can make a good living as a trader. Or it could be good, great side income. But you can't force it. Nice, Tony. Well, hold on. I got to see it. Oh, pulled out a decent day, it looks like. 600. All right, I'm going to close out of this account before I take any more trades in it. I can call today a good day. I'll continue trading with you guys for the next 45 minutes. We'll see what we get. But I am locked out of all of my accounts. So I'll switch over just to a simulator just so I can continue trading with you guys. But no more risk on the line for me. All right, Bruce. Hope you did well today. More upside coming on a yes. Like it held. I'd like to see it, you know, ultimately we get back up to 57. I think we could very realistically get back up to this key level. So this was the area to go long. Maybe a stop under the LVN. This would invalidate the trade here. I usually take one mini assassin, maybe two if the volatility is low enough.
AMD CEO says commodities like memory have become tighter. When speaking in UBS conference.
That's fine, assassin. There's no rush. I tend to be quick with my entries and exits because of the size. I usually nail my precision entries and get the reaction I'm looking for at our setup locations. And that generally is how I trade. Bigger size, smaller moves. I'm really good at figuring out what price is going to do like in the next 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not great at knowing what price is going to do over like the next 30 to 60 minutes. Here we go. So I took a little bit of a long there. All right, that was the back test long. Let's see if we get further upside. Say 48.50 would be my stop. I'd like to see it get up to 57. Seems like a realistic spot. Nothing crazy. There's 6 points from here, 5 points. Might stop me out here. We'll see. Stopped. Stop me out to the tick, by the way. I'll get back in. My stop was too tight. Nice, Sally. Sally says, first time size with VWAP Wave strat using GC and 650 up and 4 out of 5 trades. Just taking a quick move in and out. Felt good. Nice. You had good volatility on gold today, too. Good directional trades. I'd like to see it still hold here, obviously. We do have a lot of layers here. We do have an LVN, we have IB high, we have weekly upper band, we have Globex upper band. It would make sense to consolidate hold for the next leg up. That's what I'm anticipating now. I'm thinking we do this. If we get a true balance day, we might get this. Still think we're going to revisit this, though. I'd be shocked if we didn't. There's a VWAP for everything. Chuck's right. There is a VWAP for everything. All right, this 50 mark here. I'd like to see us trade back above it.
Microsoft share losses. 1.7%.
I got back in at 48.50. Stops at break even. Looks like I'm about to get stopped out again. Stopped out. All right. Well, we're just chopping here. Should be taking the profits at point of control, just quick scalps. So I think that's what I'm going to do. A lot easier to scalp these balance areas than it is to wait for the continuation move. We could break in either direction, even though I do think there's a bull bias here, but I don't like that there's a descending highs here on these 1 minute candles. That's not very bullish, is it? So if you guys haven't seen, we launched these really cool profit badges in the premium Discord. So if you have you've achieved 1K, 5K, 10K, 25K or more in profits, and you can prove it by submitting your payouts or cash statement, broker statement, we'll give you a badge in the community for any one of these denominations. So there's a link here in the announcements, VWAPWave.com/profits. It's for premium members only. You can get the badges. And they look really cool. Chuck has one right here. 5K, baby. Mustafa has the 10K. Ella's got a 1K. From what I saw, pretty close to that 5K. You were like right there. So I'm sure we'll be upgrading soon. Juan's got the 1K. There it is. Good. I think they look really cool. I took this idea from my Warrior trading days when I was with Warrior. Who knows what badge I had in the Warrior community? That's right, Hella. I did. Those were the days. I thought I was cool. There was a bunch of guys with like $1 million badges. So. Well, we could just say I'm just shy of that. 1M, Hella. I'll probably get there next year. That looked like a The fade's in, guys. All right, so now we got this LVN here. I'm gonna buy it for a scalp. Nice. Quick 8 ticks there. Yeah, no continuation. I mean, the verdict's still out. This could be a dip, a pull, pull back still before the bulls step back in. I can't say it's completely off the table. You're going to want to see this LVN hold, though, that's for sure. Excuse me. All right, we're approaching the 11 o'clock hour, guys. You want to do another trade in? How we doing? Following the plan, trading the setups, calm, collected, or have the wheels fallen off the bus? Nice, JJ. Same here. At least one account has wheels on it. Yeah, David, I switch over to paper trading when I'm done. You don't have to stop trading. You can still practice. Practice your executions, your entries, your timing. Just because once I hit target of my cash account, a couple of funded accounts, man, I'm good, man. I can walk away as a winner today. Switch over to paper and practice my skills. Continue to feel like I'm sharpening. Good, Stefan. Love to hear it. Welcome back. You were missed. Sonny, I'm going to take a deeper look at your trading this week because you seem to be always following the plan and still always small red. So we're going to have to make some tweaks. So we are at RTH upper band here as well. This could be the PDC on RTH right here. A lot of conflicting signals right here. Kind of a busy intersection, so to speak. Well, that was a nice HTF fade value or extreme right there. A couple of good trades here. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, Sonny. I'll go through your journal. Let's see what type of insights I can glean for you. Here it is. That was the pullback. Back up to session highs here. At least pretty darn close. That was a nice setup. Anybody grab that? I said I was buying it. I took a scalp. Per usual. That's what Chris does. So I'm going to save some. I have some accounts to give away, guys. I'm probably going to save them for closer to the holidays. I think it'll be a nice little kind of get ready for the holidays before we break for Christmas. Give away a bunch of accounts. Be my Christmas present. We'll kind of do like a big Christmas giveaway. Geo, so Discord has that, but it only has it in the voice channels, not on the stage. I don't know why. The voice channels has a soundboard where you can do that kind of stuff. It doesn't have it on the stage. It doesn't make any sense. I used to have one. I had a couple of sounds for different, like acceptance, rejection, setup, long, short, sell, 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 buy, buy, buy. There it is. New session highs. I still think we're going to this level. 87. Does anybody do these prediction markets things? Like I did it once for the election. I don't understand the appeal, really. Sports betting seems like a real slippery slope. You can get in a lot of trouble doing that stuff. Seems like a real addictive type of thing. All right, trading's enough for me. Yeah, well, they're on Robinhood now, Tony, here in the United States. Fanatics just launched it, prediction markets. There's a lot of companies that do it now here in the United States. Yeah, Dave, I agree with you on that one. Probably getting them addicted. That's what they're doing. Press a couple buttons on your phone, put it on your credit card. That's crazy. Yeah, what could go wrong? Looks like we got a flat top breakout coming in the Dow here. What just happened? Not ready quite yet, I guess. Nice, Tony. There's the break on Dow. Looks like it rejected immediately.
Crude oil inventories, a build of 0.57 million, a build of 0.57 million.
All right, so now we have a tale of two distributions here. We got a B. All right, we got a B. This is our line in the sand. So we got a value area high here, value area low there, here. All right, you guys see that? Yeah, I would, Assassin, look to the volume profile for the current story. It's a lot more insightful. When we start chopping around these key levels, that's where you got to look for the volume profile. And you're going to start to understand this rotational high volume node. And we go like that. High volume node, go like that. So we leave it in one direction or the other. Looks like a giant distribution to me. Dale, I'll be right back.
Treasuries level one up, so you're already starting to see adults slightly add up. Treasuries level one up, so full expensive rules for factories expected by the year end. Following that, falls at 0.5%. We have put out the EIA distribution this week for obviously for those interested. Treasury Warner said current policies focus more supply side stimulus than Biden's.
Okay. Last 15 minutes here for me. Look at that. I wouldn't call that a VWAP bounce, but it's certainly a VWAP scalp. In these lower volatility environments, ES trades so clean. Nice, LJ.
British pound jumps 1% against the dollar.
20 ticks already. Yeah, we want to turn that 5K badge into a 25K badge. In fact, I want everybody to have big ass badges. RTV? RTV on what? We've been in value, so there is no RTV. We never really left it. This is not price discovery. This is not price discovery. This is pretty flat VWAP. Flat channels. All right. This is balanced market. No return to value. We never really left value. Yeah, no return to value. We've been in value. Look at the profile. Never really left it. We've just been building value. No value migration as of yet. So this would all still be fade value area extremes. It's a wide zone. In order to return to value, we need to leave value. We never really left value. Just to be clear. This would be a return to value, right? See how we're trading massive price discovery and then we return to the value area. That's a return to value. Lots of trading outside and price discovery first. Gold's pretty flat. Still big rotations to go nowhere. Gold. This is probably going to be a We could go up here and back up to the. We still think we're going to go up here. I really, really do.
Biggest one says Capitol Hill visit is to answer questions about AI. Global AI and main partners accelerate solving AI with large-scale NVIDIA-powered AI sensors. Treasury performance says it appears to be close to 4% GDP growth for Q3.
Return to value and VWAP Bounce are probably the two rarest core setups. Most of what we see are fade value or extremes and price discovery continuation, with fade value or extreme being the most prominent. And you can't have a VWAP bounce without a return to value first.
Says we don't see tariffs being inflationary. Inflation is rooted in services. Treasury performance says seeing tariffs absorb the margins. Taiwan semiconductor is a global asset. Life says we remain supportive as Trump sees Taiwan investment. Lebanon says we are expecting on the Middle East inflation effects from tariffs next year.
There it goes.
Lai says I won't comment on if the US should let China buy advanced chips. Lai says Taiwan decided to buy its top manufacturing to go to China.
So we have group coaching tomorrow. Still trading in this balance area. 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time after the stream. Come join us. Those of you on YouTube, if you don't have a free trial, you can grab one at this link. Come join us for group coaching tomorrow. Full hour of personalized attention for you guys. The rotations have been fairly clean here on ES, and the delta looks also really clean. We're going to be giving away some prop firm accounts in the next few weeks for the holidays. TBJ tomorrow, group coaching at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mustafa is going to be running a orientation class this weekend, Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for all of our new members. And anyone just looking to go through the basics of not just the VWAP Wave System, but getting the most out of the premium Discord. So come join us for that on Saturday. Chuck's running one tonight. We got to start I'll announce that after we get on. What time is it, Chuck, again? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, orientation class with Chuck in the classroom, in the premium classroom. Maybe 7 p.m.'s class tonight will be good for you, TBJ. Great. I'll be in the classroom, in the premium classroom. It's generally for newer members. It's an orientation, but great for anybody who just wants a course in the basics, how to get dialed in, how to improve your trading, how to get the most out of your premium membership. All of these great things. So I encourage anybody to attend that can. 7 p.m. tonight in the classroom with Chuck. Awesome, TBJ. I would encourage you to attend the class tonight if you can. I think it'll help you a lot. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Valentina. All right, with that, guys, I'll put those announcements in the Discord here shortly so everybody can get the times and the links. So just quick reminder, tonight, Chuck, orientation, new members class, basics on VWAP Wave in the Discord membership, 7 p.m. in the classroom tonight. Tomorrow, we got group coaching at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with me, 12:30 tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we're going to have another orientation class with Mustafa at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. If you're going to keep on trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. And I encourage all of you, even if you're done trading, head on over to the voice channels. For premium members, you can share your screens, share your mics, discuss the market conditions, talk about setups together. Right? There's a great opportunity to get to know your other traders, but also to learn something from each other and to monitor the market together. So whether you're in a simulator or you're still trading or just want to watch, that's a great feature for you guys in the premium community. Have a wonderful day, guys. Manage your risk, stay sharp, and I'll see everybody tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Discord. And I'll see you on the delayed feed on YouTube at 10 a.m. Have a wonderful day.